But some twins do suffer an identity crisis. Being inseparable can become an issue when one or the other decides they need to spend time apart. 25-year-old Londoners Mandy and Edith have lived together all their lives and even shared a bed until they were 15.
But the time has come where we know we're growing up now, so we have to maybe separate and find out who we are as individuals and try and break that mould. I don't really know who the real me is, because Mandy's always been with me. I don't know my personality, if I'm sharing a personality, if I'm sharing an identity with somebody.
Because Edith's with me, I'm thinking, is that what I really want to think? Or is it she's putting those ideas in my head? We're sort of like...
I think we're both sharing the same brain at the same time, I think. It's quite similar, because we do think exactly the same thing, like, oh yeah, let's do that together, and we'll say it together. We even finish each other's sentences off as well, each other's lines off. Or we both say hi together, and then both say bye together. And we go, yeah, agree together.
To Mandy and Edith, their lack of individual identities has become a problem. They've decided to visit the first ever Twins Plus festival here in Australia to see how other identical twins cope with a dual existence.
Just the 2 pieces of luggage you want to check in? Yeah.
It's a brave decision to want to be apart from each other, but quite often a necessary one as well, because they are in danger of being treated by society as freaks of nature if they do stay together. And nobody wants to be socially targeted or excluded in that way.
In Canberra, Edith and Mandy are just one of hundreds of sets of identical twins. For one weekend, our nation's capital has been turned into Twinland. And in the space of an hour, they've seen more twins than in their entire life.
Yeah, well, our dad's Dutch. He came over here when he was 14 and then met my mum, our mother, a few years later.
You've got your nose pierced in different sides?
Yeah, we've like mirror image, I prefer, it's weird, we prefer I wear my bag that way and you wear your bag the other way, so when we face each other, it's the same,
It's quite strange to go home together.
Oh no,
There was 2 girls. One had a piercing on the right and then they had it on the left. And then they had the nose piercing. And so when they face each other, they have the mirror image.
That's quite strange.
And I found that really very extreme.
Do you want anything else?
For many, separation is not an option.
Well, ultimately, the ideal, I suppose, scenario for us would be to marry twins.
Okay.
Twin girls, all living together in one big house. I think that would be ideal. That'd be perfect.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, please?
With 39.
All right, okay. We met 2 guys that lived in the same house. They shared one car, and they both dated twins. But I did find it a bit scary. These people every day, I think they're thinking, I'm a twin, I'm a twin, I'm a twin, I'm a twin.
Any twins to register?
Twins have travelled from all over Australia to celebrate their genetic similarities. But for Edith and Mandy, what they've seen raises more questions than answers.
Speaking to the people at the event yesterday,
and what they've gone through their lives and how they've always been together.
And the stories that they told us yesterday, we haven't done half of the stuff that they've done at all. In this life, we all have a chance to find out who we are as ourselves. You may look the same, but I think you have to sort of draw the line and think, this big world, I have to find out who I am as a person and find out what I want to do for myself. I think it's nice being together, but there comes a time in your life where you just have to draw the line.
Your own identity, really.
Yeah.